Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of WWE 2K22 MyRise. And this is Kurai's storyline as we continue this storyline in progress. So this is episode 5.
Well, if it isn't Miss Lucky.
She's not lucky.
I earned everything I've gotten, Josie. You know that.
No, you haven't. If I hadn't been banged up, I would have been the one to defeat Sasha Banks, not you.
She's still not gonna let go, is she?
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree? No, we won't. I'm finally 100%. I want a rematch.
Alright.
I'm not afraid to get my nails dirty. I'm in.
She knows how to play beautiful and dangerous, I'll give you that. If you try to complete the objective, you earn there are objectives that you can earn rewards like such as this if you already seen it. Ultra ripped jeans, both male and female. Ultra ripped jeans. And here we go. So let's get this started. Yeah, Kurai is an interesting character, very much indeed. Josie Jane. So, the outcome will dictate where your story goes. I mean, whether you win or lose, but somehow try to. Oh no! Heads up! Wow! And somebody did not. Ooh! Yeah, some of you. Yeah, if you remember somehow that Tamina kind of took out Kurai back then before at the Performance Center, even before, and somewhat, she kind of has like a grudge against Tamina ever since, if you want to know, as I recall. And Kurai actually remembers this really well. Like, what does Tamina have to do against Kurai in the first place? Simple. I think she does not like her for once. Or more than that, which is pretty obvious. I mean, come on. Wow, it's just ridiculous. And I don't think she's not going to take this lightly, even though that Kurai has won the Women's Royal Rumble, which I give you that. I mean, because it was coming down to two competitors, Kurai and Hilda Von Goneril, if you want to know. Oh my. Rapid punches and forearms. Oh! And there's your sling blade. So, yeah, I think it kind of started ever since. Got a good look at Kurai and like, she doesn't like her at all. It's so like saying I just don't like you. That's all. So what gives? There are some things that you don't understand when you make enemies not by accident, but you just made an enemy that's not by accident or not by purpose, but for some reason, I'll give you that. For some reason, I just, like, there's no other way or no clue from what is going to come or what happens next. Ooh, sees it coming. And a DDT, which is known as the death drop technique. Wow. Dead man walking. Here comes the leg grab, and here is the Piper's Pit, which is similar to a rolling Death Valley driver. And not in time. No! And just in time. Raging Demon, wow! She's as good as you think she is. As part Lumar Star Being, part human, part Scalar Scout, part Vocaloid, and also, don't forget, she is part Saiyan. She might become as strong as my character, to be honest. And for a good measure, and that's a good thing. Diamond Cutter!
Rope break.
Oh, looking for that STF. There's a scoop slam. And oh, wow. And a counter. Says no. There's a super kick and the German suplex. Wow. And here comes the Prism Trap, also known as the inverted Texas Cloverleaf, as you see how you cross your opponent's legs like that, which is the inverted Texas Cloverleaf. And that is a submission move called the Prism Trap. So there you have it. No, yeah, so I think somehow there will be a time that Tamina will face Kurai, because she is called the former Queen of the Ring, I'll give you that. A special present, really? She said, I was wondering why our match was interrupted by a big dose of ugly. Team BAD still has each other's backs. No surprise you'd be too afraid to step in the ring with me again. That's a bigger joke than Tamina's snook. I guess I should have expected that anyone associated with Sasha Banks wouldn't be too afraid to face me straight up. You know what? I'm so bored with both of you. So how about I just shut you both up in a triple threat match? Ooh, so Sasha Banks sends out a little parting gift, and that is Tamina. I think this is somehow going to end a way that's going to have that rivalry renewed, and I guarantee you that. So, in triple threat match rules, there are no countouts and no disqualifications. And you can do whatever you want. Low blows are legal if you want to know, including dirty moves can be used. So just to let you know, because that's how it works on triple threat match rules. And so like I said, you cannot get disqualified if you use a kendo stick or a chair or whatsoever, table, anything. I mean anything. You will not get disqualified. Ooh, too slow. What matters the most is just try to damage as much as your opponent as possible. Wow. Get down here. Seeing that incredible power for that stalling suplex is just absolutely amazing. She trains day by day, improving herself and honing her craft in any way she can. Oh my! There's that chop block. Look at these kicks. Again with the glitch thing about grabbing, doing a spike DDT. I mean, seriously, come on. Not bad. Too slow. Oh my raging demon. Catches you off guard, and Sailor Miku will see that, or should I say Kurai. Rapid fire machine gun punches, wow. Ooh, talk about it hit where it hurts. Wow. Knees were up. There is the leg drop. There's that super kick. Oh my. And there is that rolling Death Valley bomb feel. And wouldn't say that was too much damage, but then again, reduces the stun time because she was not that damaged that much from what limb injury that turns what color. Remember, no countouts and no disqualifications, and you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Oh my! Whacked! And there is that step-up Superman punch. Oh! There's that shove STO. And there is the sharpshooter. Oh my. And the break. Not sure if Tamina noticed this. Oh! And a broken kendo stick. Wow! Ooh! And here's the stalling suplex. So, like, doing that much is worth the, like, this kind of power to do with that heavy lifting on the upper body. Ooh! There's that super kick again. My! Oh my gosh. Here's the pump handle. Death Valley Driver. Yeah, the RWO members are really astonished on the astral projection. Ooh! Unbelievable. And there's the Claymore. And here comes the inverted Texas Cloverleaf. And noting about the breakup. Wow. Oof. And there is a Samoan drop. Ooh! Diamond cutter! Wow! And here comes the inverted figure 4 leg lock. And taps out, showing that Kurai means how to be tougher than anybody who can be. Like, tough, fight like a woman, fight like a girl, fight any way you can to try in a triple threat match. That was not as easy as you think it is. Especially, I mean, on legendary mode, it's not easy. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going in the Performance Center. Beautiful and dangerous. I could have taken you one-on-one. Still waiting for my chance when the fight is fair. I mean, that would have worked. Calgary, Alberta, Canada. All right. So let's, yeah. So a trip to Canada. So Tamina, trip to Canada, and the PC showcase. All right.
Your submissions are weak. Just an FYI.
No, it's not. Thanks.
Thanks for the tip.
You're welcome. It's pretty obvious.
What makes you such an expert anyway?
I'm from Calgary. We have a great tradition of submission wrestling.
I thought you were from Saskatoon.
That's close.
Okay, I mean, Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and there is Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Yes, I know the cities in Canada, which is in the provinces.
Is it?
Well, I trained in Calgary.
That's Calgary's in southern Alberta. Edmonton is in northern Alberta, which is the provincial capital.
That's right. I'd forgotten that. The Hearts are from there, right? You trained with them?
Well, no. I trained with Riley Flash. And he was trained by a guy who trained with a guy who knew them pretty well. So, you know, osmosis.
Okay.
Hey, that's still a connection. I've heard of Riley Flash, too. He's legit. I'm not sure about the hair, though.
Right? Listen, How about we get in the ring and have a good old-fashioned Calgary submission match?
Calgary. So, a submission match. No countouts, but there are DQs.
What's a Calgary submission match?
Same as a regular submission match, but someone from Calgary is in the ring.
So, really a Saskatoon submission match.
You want to wrestle or not?
Accept it.
Take it easy. Let's find out whose submission game needs work.
A trip to Canada! Hooray! Let's go! The Hart family from Canada. And not to mention Edge and Sami Zayn. And don't forget Kevin Owens. And the WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. It's not like I don't know those who are from Canada, you know. I mean, know the history from those wrestlers out of Canada, up north, you know. The United States is right next door, and Canada's right there. Attempt to defeat Josie Jane by submission. So, pinfalls will not count. Submission, yes. Of course, you can get DQ'd. Remember, the match rules. No, there are no countouts, but there is but actually there is no DQ. Okay, that's weird. Why would you say there is one, which is not? Sometimes I'll never understand. Either that, a trip to Canada, or whatnot. Remember, if the only winning the match by submission is one way to try to lower your opponent's health as much as you can, or should I say, most likely, damage your opponent's limbs as much as you can. The only way, if you target that limb, you might be able to make your opponent tap out easily quicker. That's the only way that you're going to pull this off. Oh, wow. Corkscrew moonsault is failed. No. And there's your sling blade. And there is your Uranagi, which called the freak accident, also known as a Uranagi, like similar to like a rock bottom, which is the Rock's move, if you want to know. And there's a single leg drop kick. It's kind of like, you know, like Liu Kang's move, like doing the flying kick, or Bruce Lee's powerful flying kick, if you want to know. So that is how, when those who try to do in the mixed martial arts, such as, I mean, like this, if Bruce Lee were alive and does like mixed martial arts in WWE, oh my goodness, everybody would have a field day for what he can absolutely do, and it's just incredible. X-Plex. So yeah, that is an X-Plex. It's like toss your opponent in the air like a somersault flip move, and then all of a sudden that's where it lands the spot. Also known as an X-Plex. So a somersault, like a 360-degree degree turned on your opponent for doing that move, called the X-Plex. Like I said, sports science. No! Oh my! There is the power bomb and the flash knee. Ooh! Diamond cutter! She executes it quickly, but has to act on instinct, or else it's not gonna work. And here comes the inverted Texas cloverleaf, or also known as the prism trap. And taps out on the inverted Texas cloverleaf. She's really good on submission moves for Kurai because of this. Like, really good. I mean, honing her craft, everything. She remembers, like, this and that, and how she works herself to the bone to be better than her best. So, not a trip to Canada. So there is no more of the storylines, but there's only one left. Really cool that you beat Josie in that Calgary submission match. She's told me so many times what an expert she is in both submissions and Canadian themed matches. Not bad. So there's, like I said, there's one, not enough points. Let's see. There it is. That's funny. The general managers are in talk, so this is the PC performance. So yeah, I think she's ready. She's absolutely ready. When Sean and Beth tell you about this, pretend I didn't already let it slip. They don't like it when I steal their thunder. Very nice. So, this is it, the PC showcase, and completing all, I mean, whether you completed all the story objectives or not, but if you complete all the story objectives and with more fan rewards, it'll get bigger than you can possibly imagine. Plus, completing quests means more upgrade points. So, this is where Kurai is going to shine brightly, right here, right now, and it is time. And so she said, this is my shot when I was going to show what I can do in front of the general managers in the first place. Besides
big news. We just got word that Triple H decided
match
to hold a PC showcase to scout the talent here.
Who do I need to impress?
The GMs from all three brands will be here. And all three are bringing a superstar from their brand to give them an extra set of eyes on you.
But they won't just be watching. We've been really impressed with how you've been doing down here. So we couldn't think of anyone better to square off against one of the visiting superstars.
The GMs also want to see your full presentation, so you'll be in your wrestling gear and everything.
Cool. Which superstars will be here?
Shotzi Blackheart will be here from NXT, Lacey Evans from SmackDown, or, if you really want a challenge, Sasha Banks specifically requested to be the representative from Raw.
All you have to do is figure out who you want to face. Keep in mind, if you can pull off a win over a tougher opponent, it would do more to impress the GMs.
I think she wants to take on Sasha Banks because Kurai knows what it means to be as tough as nails.
Do you even have to ask? You know I'm picking Sasha.
I think everyone was hoping you'd say that.
She's fired up. Be ready.
Kurai was trained under the best by Shawn Michaels and also most likely by Beth Phoenix. So this absolutely really improved her performance, and not to mention her training skills, her mixed martial arts, grapples, and anything, because when you do not want to mess that kind of side of her Saiyan side, was like, yes, what you bring out is her Saiyan side, which you do not want to see, and that is what Toa got, and she was freaked out, most likely. Melee, Fanny Fan, and that is Josie Jane. So yeah.
Are you, like, so pumped? We get to meet William Regal. Do you think he'll sign my action figure? You have a William Regal action figure with you?
Really? I didn't know she's a collector.
Always. You never know. Do you think they were just in the neighborhood, or is something special going on?
We're having a PC showcase. The GMs are coming to see if any of us are ready to be signed.
What? I stopped listening after they said who was coming. This day just gets better and better. I cannot believe it.
Either you're ecstatic or you're most likely rush into things.
You're starting to hyperventilate again.
Breathe, please. Just breathe. I mean, come on. Relax.
I know. It's better I get it out now.
Relax. Relax. The moderators say relax while you're there. Everybody's telling you to relax. It's gonna be fine. For crying out loud, relax. If you don't, who's gonna help you?
I hope you're not too excited about this showcase.
Actually, she's not excited. She's just purely focused.
I'm not excited. I'm just focused on showing everyone what I can do. Again.
So am I. You know everyone's coming to scout me, right? I'm finally healthy, not like when you fluked into your match against Sasha. I'm gonna destroy Fanny and let everyone see who Josie Jane really is.
Well, give her an honest answer.
Good luck. There's room in WWE for both of us. Let's go put on a show.
All right. Like I said, if you try to take on a tougher opponent, like, for example, like Sasha Banks, you'll be impressed. You'll impress all the general managers. Not just one, not two, but all three. So, here we go. Try to impress the general managers by winning the match. So, if, like if you can pull this off in a miracle, I mean, depends on how the story progresses if you win or lose. I mean, if you win, oh, you may have a better chance. But if you lose, you might have only get a shot to go to NXT in that developmental brand. But that brand can get bigger on that NXT. So definitely, I would not underestimate NXT. So yeah, NXT. If you want to know where NXT came from, it's actually FCW, Florida Championship Wrestling, and becomes NXT. So yeah, that Triple H created the brand NXT, which is the black and gold brand standard. Raw is the red brand, SmackDown's the blue. And not today. Oh, nice block. Not done yet. Ooh. When Kurai goes down with that much, she knows how to make a comeback. A really good comeback. When I mean a comeback, she will not give up that easily. She's kind of like the female version of John Cena. And also for that of Sailor Moon with Hatsune Miku combined. And a Super Saiyan overpower like can far surpass my own. But I know Kurai wants my character to be better, and she knows that she can do it as much as anyone could. Even the others can pull it off too. I'm not saying no for that. That is your X-Plex. Wow. And there is your Sunset Flip Powerbomb, also known as the Code Red. So a somersault 360-degree turn and you to try to to try to flip your opponent like into a sunset flip move. Sports science. And there is that freak accident, also known as a deadlift uranagi. So like a rock bottom type feel. How is Kurai having that much stamina is beyond anyone else's. I mean, she knows that she will do her better than her best to train others under her wings, because when it comes to Kurai, helping such as the Glitter Force members and the Sailor Scouts, if you know, anything is possible for them. And there comes the three amigos. The three amigos. And says no. And a rear super kick. Bruce Lee super kick move of sweet chin music. Wow, and consecutive hits to the head. Whoa. To the corner. There's that wrist clutch. Arm drag. No, it did not enough to go for the count of 2. Says no. There's the rebound pull suplex. And there's that deadlift Yokosuka kata. That is one way to put someone on a headache spin for a machine gun strike punches to the head. There's that inverted figure 4. And they're crushing the hamstring. And there's that Indian deathlock. Ooh. Here comes the Kinshasa. No. Oh, going for that backstabber in the bank statement. Oh my. Release. And there's the pin.
1, 2.
Wow. Oh my. And the hot shot. And a penalty kick to the back. Oh my.
3.
Crushing the arm. No.
5.
The rolling Piper's Pit.
7.
Wow, I think the referee's getting close to the count of 8. Oh, wow.
1,
And there's that inverted clover leaf.
2,
Ooh.
3.
There's the dragon. There's the hammerlock and the Fujiwara arm breaker.
4.
BTS German suplex combo. Wow. There's your face wash. Wow. Now she's calling for the diamond cutter. No good. Says no. Diamond cutter.
Break the hold.
Not impressed when it comes to those who are close to the ropes. And here comes the prison trap, also known as the inverted Texas cloverleaf. And she's going to win by tap out. By submission. Really impressed. I mean, RWO is absolutely astonished from the astral projections. Like, this is how tough she wants to be in. But this is just the beginning. The will to drive, the will to achieve, the will to go for having no limitation is limitation. The will to improve better, the will to improve your crafting skills on your mixed martial arts background, soccer, anything, championships to become, to go to the top instead of being the winner is how she needs to be out. I mean, of course she might win championships, which she does have in the past, but she wants to become something even more. Where will you start your WWE career? Congratulations on your successful PC showcase. Multiple general managers were impressed with your performance and will possibly offer you a contract to sign with their brand. Be sure to talk to as many general managers as you can to weigh your options before you make this important decision. I don't waste second chances. This time I'm ready for you. The boss is getting revenge. Say, yeah, I don't think you're ever gonna try to outrun her for some reason. Who knows?
I must admit, that was a rather brilliant performance. With that being said, we will be absolutely delighted to have you join us in NXT.
Let's see. You can weigh up your options. I mean, remember, once you make that decision, whether it's NXT, Smackdown, or Raw, you are in that brand. Of course, you can switch the brands of being told from what comes into the storyline or not.
This is a lot to take in. I just need a few minutes to think it over.
That's fine, but you don't have a lot of time. Weigh your options and get back to me.
Remember, you can talk to talk to the general managers, weigh your options, and see what's going to go on. All right?
That was a hell of a match. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you.
I guess you now know not to underestimate me.
I do. And if you're interested, we'd love to have you on SmackDown. What do you say?
Thanks. It's a big decision. I need to think it over.
I get that. But let me know before I leave today.
Remember, they're here to see the showcase, but they don't have a lot of time to stay here because you need to make that decision right now, or else they're going to, or else you'll be left in the dust.
Wow. I thought for sure Sasha wouldn't let you beat her again.
She didn't let me do anything.
Of course. You know what I mean. Listen, it takes a lot to impress me, and you've done it twice. You have to sign with Raw.
It's a big decision. Let me think about it.
Don't play games with me. If you want to sign, let me know. If not, you're a loss.
Like I said, either one of these brands. I mean, you choose talk to William Regal. If you choose, and if you say yes to him, you go to NXT. If you say yes to Adam Pearce, you go to SmackDown. If you say yes to Mandy Rose, you go to Raw. So, and for those who want to try to as beginners, I would say start off with NXT is where you should go, and when you pick up the pieces, you'll become better, and to improve what you become better than best.
I must admit, that was a rather brilliant performance. With that being said, we will be absolutely delighted to have you join us in NXT.
She wants to raise the bar on the black and gold brand of NXT. Definitely, it would be an honor.
It would be an honor to follow in the footsteps of so many NXT greats. Thank you.
Tremendous. I'll send over the paperwork right away. Welcome aboard.
And guess what? She made her first debut to going to NXT besides Raw. So yes, definitely it's worth the wait. And then finally she's making it into the big time. So yes, it was an impressive performance to show all the managers from what she's able to pull off. And yeah, her first time going to NXT, and she still is. I mean, whether it's NXT, Raw, SmackDown, you name it, it will not stop her from which brand out of WWE, which connects to WCW and ECW, as a point of fact. And here's Josie Jane.
I guess you expect me to congratulate you.
No, but I'd appreciate it. And I'm sure you'll get your chance before long, too.
You're not the only one who's getting out of here. I just got signed to SmackDown.
Wow, good for you.
At least someone who has real talent is getting their opportunity. As for you, I do not have high hopes.
Funny, that's not what management thought. But maybe we can settle this someday if we ever end up on the same brand.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, she had a nice talk with Josie Jane. There's Sasha Banks and Maylee Fanny Fan. Yep. So she's gonna say her last chat and her goodbyes to those in the Performance Center, but she really did an impressive job. I'll give you that.
NXT? Who's got NXT? We got NXT!
You got signed to NXT too?
Yep, we're gonna be tearing it up with Dakota Kai, Mia Yim, Tegan Knox. I'm bringing my gear, my autograph book, and the bags I breathe into when I start to hyperventilate.
You are hyperventilating again!
Fanny, you've got to relax. We both got signed because we belong there. We're not fans anymore. Who knows? One of us could end up becoming NXT champion.
You're not wrong there.
You think you might become NXT champion?
That's my plan.
You have got to sign my autograph book.
Okay.
I guess I know where to turn if I ever need an ego boost.
Just don't sign to Fanny in case I ever have to sell the autograph online. You get more cash if they're not personalized. This is going to be so much fun.
How does she know from what is worth to sign and then what is and how much expensive or not? I hate to say this, but she, from what she said, is absolutely smart. I hate to say this, but Maylee is absolutely smart on what she said on that paragraph sentence.
I got nothing to say to you.
You could start with congrats.
You got lucky. Again. And if I see a single post on social media about this, you and I are going to have problems.
Wait, first Tamina, now Sasha Banks. I guess it seems that this is never going to let someone go from who's ever since she was going to be called Queen of the Ring, whether they like it or not.
After our 2 matches, how can you think that sounds threatening?
Would you rather go for a hat trick?
I'm so glad you're going to be on NXT. Stay as far away from me and Raw as possible.
Weren't you on NXT back then with the hugger who goes by the name of Bailey, who's not the hugger anymore? Because you are not a very...
No promises.
Coach Sean and Coach Beth, Kurai got trained under the best, and like I say, the best, and you cannot get any better because Kurai pour all her heart, her soul, her strength, mind, heart and body, anything like this. This is why she wants to be improved, to be better. And thanks to them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we think this is an absolutely perfect fit for you.
Just remember, this isn't an ending. It's the beginning of the next chapter of training. You're always learning in WWE.
He's right, to be honest. Shawn Michaels is correct.
Having a long and successful career means you never stop pushing yourself to be better.
Amen to that. Beth Phoenix said it also as well. Never stop pushing yourself to be better.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
And this is what Kurai learned those words to live by, is to be better.
But be sure to stop and appreciate the moments. Otherwise, it'll be over in an instant.
He's right.
Okay, got it. You know I'll still be available via phone, right? And I'll probably still come in here to work out on off days. You don't have to cram every piece of advice into this conversation.
Just trying to help, but I hear you. Good luck out there.
And now, finally, she gets to go the chance of a lifetime on her very first brand, and that is NXT, telling her friends and allies.
You see the newest addition of NXT's roster making their way into the arena.
If you ask me, I think she's going to do big things here.
Well, nobody asked you, but I have to agree. She is the definition of superstar.
Welcome to NXT! And this is, she's going to start off the beginning of a journey. Her journey ends at the PC, which is the Performance Center. But like I said, this is just the beginning. There's always something new to go on to. So, yep. The story progression. So, relationship problems. Lord of the Ring. Not that kind of fan. Best tables match ever. And the Mae Young Classic. So, if you see those lock chains, that means it is completely locked. So, yeah. And guess who's NXT Women's Champion? And that's her, if you want to know. So, yeah. So, I would say this is a good stopping point from here on out. And don't you worry, we are going to continue to pick up from where we left off. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think of WWE 2K22, which is a part of Paper Mario Z Rebirth, and this is Alliance Teen. Do you guys like it or hate it? Mash that like button and or share this video if you guys like this storyline, because this is Kurai's storyline, but coming soon or in the near future, my character's storyline will come up shortly or sooner or later. But until then, as your main founder, who is the owner of this entire channel, who likes to take chances, make mistakes, and getting messy, who likes peanut butter and chocolate and or breakfast for dinner.
I couldn't find any results.
That is not funny. Knock it off with the controller thing! Or you're trying to ruin my moment to end this video. Wow! Godspeed, play safe, and shalom. Yeah, I couldn't find any results by saying I like peanut butter and chocolate. Whoever you are, remember to fight with honor, love, truth, and justice. Yeah, tell that to the AI who likes to break the fourth wall. And I'll see you guys next time for more of WWE 2K22 MyRise storyline. This is Kurai's storyline. Friendship is magic for everyone. Just not the AI, whatever that is, because, you know, it's on PS5. So take care now. Bye-bye then. I'm going to take care of this little problem.